365 Fitness, where tonight we will be doing our chest and back. It's going to be the 659th workout in the series. We are in Berryville, Virginia, right outside of Frederick, Maryland. That's where I'm heading. Where is Frederick, Maryland? It's right outside of DC, probably about 45 minutes to an hour outside of DC. But I hope you had a great day, man. We've been traveling for about the last 4 hours. Again, we were in North Carolina this morning, and now we're on our way to Maryland. Kind of in that driver's code right now. But we got another great run this morning. Man, we've been killing it on our running. Another hour jog, man. My body feels good. Body's feeling solid. And I can't wait to get this workout in. And so we're going to stretch just a little bit. And how we're going to do this tonight, we're going to do 1 through 12 for round 1, and then round 2 will be 12 through 1. Again, it's going to be pull-ups with the bands, and we're going to be doing some push-ups and some back exercises as well. I've got my personal favorite showing tonight. We've got my kettlebell, and then we also got my bands for my pull-up. And so I'm super excited about that. And we're at this really, really nice park. Man, this park has got everything. It's got a playground, soccer fields. It's got a couple of baseball games going on. And so, man, I think it's the Berryville Park. Like I said, Berryville, Virginia. I'm about an hour from my destination. But we're going to get underway. First thing we're going to do is stretch a little bit, and then we're going to get underway. And remember, you don't have to keep up with me. It's not a competition. Just simply try to do your best. I'm trying to show you how I exercise. If you're getting back into fitness, you don't have a routine, you're not sure quite what to do. For your chest, we're going to do a lot of push-ups, and for our back, we're going to be doing some pull-ups as well. And again, I use the bands for my pull-up. But remember, it's not a competition. Don't feel like you have to keep up with me. You're under no pressure to do that. I just want you to try your best, and everything else will take care of itself. And remember to triple smash. That's like, subscribe, share. If you have any questions or comments down below, make sure you ask them. And again, this is going to be our chest and our back. It's going to be our 659th in this series. So the first thing we're going to do is just stretch just a little bit, and then we're going to get underway. We're going to be going about 45 minutes tonight, 45 minutes, give or take, but we're going to get in and get it out. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to bring our arms up. I do a little left, right. I bring my arms halfway back. Bugs already in my face. I pull back. I stretch my shoulders, my chest, and my stomach. I bring my arms up again. I go left, right. Again, big flex. I pull it back. I'm stretching my shoulders, my chest, and my stomach. I'm going to do it one more time. Arms come up. Little left, right. Big flex. I pull my arms back. Now I'm going to go forward. I'm going to try to touch my toe. If I can't get my toe, I get my shin. If I can't get my shin, I get my knee. I just lunge into it like that. 3, 2, 1. Right foot in front of me. Arms come up. Sneak in a little flex. Again, I try to get my toe. If I can't get my toe, I get my shin. If I can't get my shin, I get my knee. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, so we're going to get underway. Again, that was just a nice little stretch as we get started. Now remember, we're going to be doing a lot of push-ups, and we're going to be doing pull-ups. I use bands with the pull-ups, and you know I've got my favorite new workout toy, the kettlebell. Absolutely love the kettlebell. But just do your best. If anytime you want to use the knees to do your push-ups, don't get discouraged. Fitness is a lifelong journey. Sometimes, some seasons you're going to be extremely strong. Some seasons you might be building yourself back up, but never get frustrated. Just simply try to do your best. I'm going to take all the guesswork out of you. I'm going to take all the guesswork out for you. And again, this is going to be chest, and it's going to be back, and it's going to be a great workout. If you need a great stretch class, go do last night's stretch class. We were in Burlington, North Carolina. We got in a great stretch, and we also did our core last night as well. But let's go ahead and get underway. Again, we're going to go about 45, 50 minutes, no more than that. And then we're going to get out of here, and we're going to enjoy our winter Wednesday night. So first thing we're going to do is just regular push-ups. I'm going to start with a 20 count. That's a good solid number for me. But just do the best you can do. I'm going to do regular width 20 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Oh, those feel good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you work out with me enough, you know what I always say. Stay in plank, do 2 extra ones, and then try to walk your feet up to your hands. You're gonna feel that in your shoulders, you'll feel that in your stomach, and then you're also gonna feel that in your back as well. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Man, this is gonna be a great workout. Again, chest and back is just a grind workout. It's no crazy cardio. You're not jumping around. It's just push-ups, pull-ups, and you're gonna feel absolutely amazing. When you're finished tonight, you'll say, Schamberger, that was a great workout. And when you lay down in bed, you're gonna sleep like that. All right, so here we go. If you work out with me enough, you know this one. If you're down in it, you can put your forearm or put your hand, and we're gonna pull back like that. Just pull back, just pull back, just pull back. I know I'm reaching old man status, but man, my body feels so good. If you work out with me enough, you know the last few weeks I've been back on my 1 hour jogs. I was playing with the time, the distance, and man, I finally just said, I'm gonna go back to hour jogs and see how I feel. And man, the last 3 weeks have been amazing. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, and an extra one. And so man, I'm glad I'm back to that hour jog because I can absolutely feel the difference, how my body feels, how my body looks, how my energy level is. So once you find something that's really works for you, you might want to try moving it around maybe. But like I said, the hour jog for me, that's my money time. All right, here we go. So I'm pulling back. We're working this part of our back, right back there. Just pulling back, pulling back. I like to say a chainsaw, a weed eater, a snow blower, a four-wheeler, a three-wheeler. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Bam, good job. And remember, with me, I travel wherever I go. I'm always on the road. And so I'm not at a gym, I'm not at a fitness center. So I try to make these workouts super convenient for you. Again, I use a kettlebell and I use a light band and I use my body weight. And man, if you can run miles, kettlebell, lightweight, good attitude when you show up, you're gonna get in great shape and you'll get great results. Don't worry, I like a nice fitness center. I like to hoop. I like the sauna. I like to jump off the high dive, whip out my gainer. But I travel so much, I'm usually not in a fitness center. We're at parks, lakes. We're down in Florida at the ocean. But we get a great workout nonetheless. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do our first pull-up. If you know the pull-up, you're using a band, so you're already at the top of the bar. So you push yourself to the bottom, pull yourself back up. You can bring your knuckles in. You can reverse them like this, do them like this, but I like to do the wides. I just like these, so I push. I just broke my band. Unbelievable. We're gonna make it happen. Watch this. So if you've worked out with me enough, I've broke my band probably on, we'll say this is probably the 6th occasion that I've broke my band. And so what we'll do, instead of just saying, oh, I can't do it anymore, this is actually a good learning experience. What I'll do is I'm just gonna make a little knot in my band and we're gonna keep production going. So here we go. What we did, we're gonna make a little knot. I use these bands so much, they'll get wet. They're in all type of different kind of weather, from Florida to Laredo, then they're in cold weather. And so I got this one back in, I think we've had this one since about March, and it's done well. So we've basically almost made it all the way through the winter, summer. So what we'll do is we're just gonna make a little knot like that. All right, let's see how it holds up. I think it's gonna hold up. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna step on it. We'll see how it goes. So I push myself to the bottom. I pull myself back up. I push, I pull. What I'll do, I'll go a little bit slower. I push, I pull. I push myself to the bottom. I pull myself back up. Actually, this is a little bit better because the shorter you make the band, it's going to be a little bit heavier. So this band just became a little bit heavier because we lost about 3 inches on it, 4 inches. Here we go. Maybe more than that, probably about 6 inches. But here we go. I push myself to the bottom. I pull myself up. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and done. Man, that's actually I'm glad this one snapped because we just shortened it up. We just shortened it. Hopefully it's going to hold for a few workouts. And like I said, the shorter the band you use, the heavier it'll be. So we just actually made this a little bit more challenging, and that's what we want. All right, well, good job. All right, we're gonna keep our band. I think I'm gonna get another kettlebell and we'll start incorporating a little bit more weight going into the winter. Because man, I'm really feeling good, man. My body's feeling solid. Like I said, broken record. I say the same thing over and over. But we started running an hour again. I've been running my entire life, man. I used to run 7 miles, and then I'd run a 5K, 30 minutes. And then about 2 years ago, when I was living down in Destin, I just said, man, I'm not gonna worry about the distance. I'm gonna just jog an hour. And so I've been on basically a 2-year focus of just an hour. And like the last month, I kind of messed with the numbers. I was trying different things. And I've come back to the hour, and man, it has just made such a huge difference on how I feel. Just because when you start your day with an hour jog, I'm telling you, it just makes the day that much better. You sweat everything out of you from the night before. You're starting out with an empty stomach. You're sweating everything out. It's got good energy. And so I just really love the hour jog. If I can recommend anything for you, jog an hour in the morning. If you can't jog an hour, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, build yourself up. Before you know it, when you're doing this thing, you're gonna say, man, that feels good. Hour jog, let's go. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna make this a little bit, again, what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back like this, we're gonna pull back like this. Now these weights are not gonna be heavy. I'm not pretending that they're gonna be heavy. These are only like 8 to 10 pounds. But what you wanna do, you wanna pull back like this. Just pull back. You're over in a little bit of a hunch like this, and you're pulling back. You're pulling back. You're pulling back. Here we go. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. Here we go. Pull back. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. I usually have a pattern how I normally go with my routine. I'm kind of mix and matching this tonight. We're going to go 1 through 12, and then we're going to go 12 through 1. I really like that order that we put it in tonight because it's a little bit different than normal. And so it's going to be a great workout. So we're on to a push-up again. I'm going to be doing 20 for the first set. Again, I'm just doing regular push-ups on this set. Again, if you want to use your knees to balance yourself. But if not, try to do a legitimate 20 push-ups. All right, so let me scoot this over the way. All right, here we go, 5, 4. I'm down, 3, 2. And at the end, try to stay in plank and try to do 2 more. And if you can, try to walk your hands, or excuse me, try to walk your feet up to your hands. All right, here we go, 5, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like to stay in plank. I do 2 more, and then again, I try to walk my feet up to your hands. That feels so good. And remember, your body is so much stronger than you could ever imagine. Don't think because you're getting older that somehow, oh, you're getting softer, you're getting weaker. No, you're building your body as you age into the seasons. You got to think about a redwood tree out in California. That thing's 100 feet tall, and that thing is strong as they come. So think of your body as that, man. You just keep building your body, and it's going to be as strong as you can possibly think it can be. I walk around feeling good. I walk around feeling amazing. I don't want to be like the example of, hey, this guy's 53, he can do this, all this. No, no, no. I'm just doing life. I'm just doing movement. I'm just running. I'm just doing push-ups. I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm just letting you know this body you have, as long as you take care of it, as long as you sunlight, run, sweat, good diet, you're going to have a strong life, and that's what you want. All right, so here we go. We're going to go back to the pull-ups. This will be the last pull-up of round number, or the halfway point of round 1, and then we'll get on to round number 2. All right, so here we go. Again, I just snapped my band earlier, but hey, we kept it going. All right, so here we go. Wide pull-ups. I push myself to the bottom. I pull myself back up. I'm going to go a little bit slower with these. I don't want to snap this band again. So I pull myself to, I push myself, I pull myself. I push myself, I pull myself. I push, I pull. I push, I pull. Push myself to the bottom, I pull myself to the top. Push, pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and done. Oh, that's good. All right, good job. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, so we're at the halfway point of our first round. Steve Schamberger, the running champ. Man, someone I think just hit a home run. We got the sirens going in the back. We're at this beautiful park, Berryville, Virginia. I'm on my way to Fredericks, Maryland. And so So this is a beautiful park. Beautiful park. Okay, so we're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it moving, grooving, and improving. Okay, so now we're going back to the back. These are gonna be kind of, I like to call back flies. Okay, so what you wanna do, shorten your band just a little bit. Again, this band can be kind of tricky. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be this kind of position. All right, so the last time we went like this, lift up, and you wanna pull back like that. You're pulling back like that. If you see me, I'm just in a little bit of a lunge, and I'm pulling back like that. Again, these are just exercises we're gonna do to keep our body strong, keep our back strong. You need to understand you're gonna live a long time, a long, long time. And stay healthy, run miles, exercise, sweat, good diet, so you have a long, healthy life. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. And listen, I speak for me, okay? I speak for me. I'm not a gloom and doom kind of workout guy. Man, running makes me feel absolutely amazing. I love running. I love sweating. I look forward to it. Don't feel like you've got to become this runner. Well, if you're not running 10 miles, if you're not running 5 miles, you build your body into what makes you happy and feel good. If it's only a mile, jog you a mile. If you want to jog 5 miles, 5 miles. I'm an hour jogger cat, and it just brings a joy to my day. And when it comes to exercising, man, you don't have to show up and rip your tendons and you've got to do 250 pounds on the bench press and do all these crazy things. You are simply building your body through this thing called life. Have a great attitude towards exercising. Have a fabulous attitude towards running. It's not gloom, doom, push yourself to the breaking point. No. I do this because running keeps me balanced, makes everything just right. And the push-ups and the pull-ups and the cardio class and the core, man, it just what keeps me strong. And I'm an all-natural cat. I'm not gonna ever say, hey, take these supplements, man. Hey, I need a little TRT, little steroids, little supplement. If there's anything I would like you to do, I would like to get some gear. I'd like to make my own little workout gear, but that's the only thing I'd ask you to put on. I'd never ask you to inject. That's some heavy stuff to ask somebody, hey, work out with me. I want you to take a little bit of this and a little bit of that. No, no, no. I don't take any of that stuff. I'm the anti-natural, I'm the anti-supplement guy. Drink water. I like to drink a little beer. I like to eat steak, vegetables, fruit. I like desserts. But when it comes to health and fitness and putting things in my body, not doing that. I'm an all-natural cat. And that's just me. If you like other guys, hey, put this in your body. Hey, put this in your body. Nah, that's not me. I'm not going to do that. I like doing it the all-natural way. All right, so here we go. Shake it out. Shake it out. So where are we? We just did a pull. So now we're going back to the push-ups, okay? No. We got to go to the pull-ups. Excuse me. Okay. Let's keep this thing going. All right, so we're going back to the pull-up bar. Again, I'm using my band. We snapped it earlier. Instead of calling it, we're not going to be able to go. We just basically put a little knot in it, and we're able to keep this thing going. So we just keep it moving. So I'm in a pull-up bar. I push myself to the bottom, or push myself to the bottom. I pull myself back up. I push, I pull. So with the band, see, with the band, you're already at the top. So you push yourself to the bottom, pull yourself back up. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. We'll do this push-up, and then I'll give you a 360 view of where I'm at. You know, I'm always live from somewhere. Berryville, Virginia tonight. I'm on my way to Fredericks, Maryland. That's about 45 minutes outside of the DC area. We were in North Carolina this morning, and so we left here going up to Maryland. So we're at a beautiful park. Let's do these push-ups. I'll show you the park, and then we'll finish round 1. Again, I'm doing regular push-ups. I'm doing 20 sets right now. 5, 4. If you want to use your knees, use your knees. If not, do your best. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try to stay in plank for just a second. Do 2 extra ones and then walk your feet up to your hands and then drop the bam. Let's go. Let me show you where we're at. This is a beautiful park. Again, we're live in the revenue machine right outside of Fredericks, Maryland. But this is a beautiful park. Got a cat walking the dog. They got a baseball field, another field over there, playground, soccer, trash can. They got another soccer game right there. They've got a playground over there. So it is a super nice park where we're at. So right over there, there's a beautiful park right over there. So big Christmas tree right there. So yeah, this is a beautiful park, man. Okay, here we go. Let me set it back down. We're gonna finish this up, our first round. Let me see if I can't get that right there. All right, there we go. Oh, we did our push. Okay, so now we're going back to the bands. All right. So what we're gonna do now? If you got the bands, make a little circle in it. Makes it a little heavier weight. And what you want to do? Come on, bam! I got it. All right. So what you want to do now? You're gonna go down. If you have the weights, you want to come up and pull it up like you're pulling your pants up. I'll go down. I pull it up. I go down. I come up and I pull it up like that. I pull it up. I go down. I pull it up. I go down, I pull it up. I go down, I pull it up. Here we go, go down, I pick it up. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. I'll do a couple extra ones, but when you're done, go to the bottom, let it go, and then come up like that, just like that. All right, good job, good job. Shake it out, bam, bam, shake it out. Oh, feeling good, I hope you're feeling good. Squeeze my arms a little bit, squeeze my arms, shake it out, shake it out. All right, so we have 2 more moves and we'll be at the halfway point of our workout tonight. Again, I appreciate you joining me. Our 659th workout, Berryville, Virginia, on our way to Fredericks. I've got a little bitty pallet of something of aluminum. But hey, they needed it, we got it. All right, so here we go. We're going back to the pull-up bar. So I'm already at the top, push myself to the bottom, I pull myself back up, I push, I pull, I push, I pull, I push, I pull. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and done. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. All right, here you go. So I always like to give little shout outs about I like to write things down in my life, like little things so you always have if you write down just the little good things in your life that just happen sporadically through the day, you'll always do that. And so this girl last night, I was walking out of Walmart, she's like, hey, I like your hair. And just a little compliment like that, like, oh, okay. And she, I was like, okay. She's like, yeah, I like the blonde in it. I really like your hair. So that was just a little compliment. And then I was at Zaxby's this week, and the lady behind the counter, she gave me a banana pudding. I'm talking about little bitty things in life. They don't have to be astronomical things. We're like, oh my God, this happened. And then I was at, this is gonna be bad, but it is what it is. I went to McDonald's this morning for breakfast, and I actually got a small Coke, but I didn't get the pancakes. It was either a Coke or a pancakes. And they already gave me a drink, and the girl brought me another drink. So I got 2, not that that's a big deal, but it's just little bitty things like that are just like, hey, that was nice, or hey, that was nice. So you're always thinking of just little ways of gratitude, little ways the universe just says, hey, we're looking after you. Just the small things that I really like. All right, here we go. This is gonna be the last move of round number 1. We're going back to the push-ups. Again, I'm doing the wide push-ups. I'm doing a 20 set. Here we go, last one, and we'll be at the halfway point of our workout. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like to stay in plank. I'm gonna do 3 more. And like I say, try to walk your feet up to your hands. You're gonna feel that in your core. You'll feel that in your shoulders, and you'll feel that in your back. Little mobility there. All right, here we go, shake it out. We've made it to round 1. I appreciate you joining me. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe, share. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers. That's my goal. I was shooting for 15. We made it to 15, so we'll double that and try to get to 3,000. But the great thing about as I try to grow this channel, I stay in shape. I keep running miles. It holds me accountable. Hope I can show you, hey, exercising is good for you. Keep a smile on your face. Keep you feeling amazing as we go through life. And remember, I don't just drive to a gym. I have to find these parks. I have to make sure I can work out, make sure we have internet. So it's more of a setup of just, hey, let's work out tonight. It's always a little bit of everything. All right. And last night we hit a growing point. If you know, I'm always like, the kids and the cars and the sirens and the noise. Can I not just get a little bit of peace? Last night at the soccer field, we had cars, we had sirens, we had engines, we had motorcycles, we had everything you could possibly imagine, and I didn't make notice of it one time. So we have grown as a person. What are you talking about? I'm just talking about like when I work out outside, I've got 1,000 different distractions. I got sirens and noises and cars and kids and this and that. It can be a little much at times. But last night we broke through. We didn't get frustrated. We didn't even care. And we got a great core and stretch in. All right, well, here we go. We're gonna kind of switch this up. We're gonna go 12 through 1 now. We're gonna start the second half of this workout. We've got about 20 to go, and then we're gonna get out of here. Again, we're just exercising. We're having fun. That's what exercising is all about. It's keeping you strong in your life. It's keeping you ready for the journey in your life. Running miles is gonna help you out that much more. So let's get started on round number 2. I appreciate you joining me. Got about 20, 25 minutes left to go, and then we're gonna get out of here. I can just tell by my body, by my running. I started running back to my hour jogs. I can just see it in my arms. I can see it in my shoulders. I can see it in my face. I'm telling you, the number 1 little cheat code of life, run miles. I'm telling you, it'll be a game changer for you. Okay, so here we go. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to, this thing's like trying to be a little slinky. It's not working with me. It's not working with me. It's not working with me. Oh my goodness. This is so silly. And got it. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go down and pull back. So I'm going down, picking up, and I pull back. If you have weights for this, it's really solid. But these are really light bands I'm using, but it's more of the movement than anything, but we're getting in a good movement. I go down, I pick it up. I go down, I pull back. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna do 2 extra ones, but this is what I'm talking about. When you're done, go down, drop your weights, drop your bands, come up, just like that. Bam, good job. Good job. All right, so we're gonna go back to the push-ups. The second round, I'm gonna do 25 count. We were doing 20s. Now I'm gonna bump it up to 25. Again, I'm just doing regular push-ups. No slow, no fast, no slow fast, no different things. I'm just doing regular push-ups, a little bit wide on my stance, and I'm gonna do 25. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use your knees if you need to. Don't get discouraged if you can't do that many. Just keep showing up and keep trying. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I stay in plank. Take a big deep breath. I'm gonna do 3 more. And then like I say, try to walk your feet up to your hands. You feel that in your core, shoulders, and back. Good job. Good job. All right. At any time, hey, don't ever stop, okay? Just keep going. If you have to slow it down just a little bit, but just keep doing the best you can. You know, I like to say don't stop because you'll get used to stopping. Just slow down, maybe do 1 or 2 reps, maybe 1 rep, catch your breath, but just keep going. Build yourself up as you go through the workout. Build yourself up every time you show up. We're not gonna stop. Maybe we miss a set. Maybe we only do a half a rep, but just don't stop, just keep going. All right, so here you go. Because you can tell yourself, well, did you stop? No, I kept going the whole time. I never stopped. Well, I saw you only do like a half a rep. That's fine, but did you stop? No. Okay, there you go. So we're going back to the pull-ups. Be a little careful here. Again, I'm already at the top. I push myself to the bottom. I pull myself back up. And remember, there's workouts for everybody. If you want the big pumped up bodybuilder, creatine, TRT, steroids, hey, I'm not that guy. I'm not. I'm a long distance runner, slim fit, skinny jean, band, kettlebell workout. But if you show up with me, you're gonna get results. You just have to show up. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and done. Whew, good job, good job, good job. All right, here we go. Oh, and the lady at the counter today was like, did you just get through working out? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I can tell your arms and shoulders. It looks like you just got through working out. I was like, oh, I appreciate it. I was like, no, I just got through running. So got a lot of compliments here lately. I just walk around this earth trying to maneuver, have a good time, stay fit, stay healthy, travel, figure out the next 40 some odd years of my life. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so how this goes, we have 9 moves left to go. We've got 3 moves and we'll be at the halfway point of the second round. All right, so here we go. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to these are gonna be flies. Oh, this little band is just driving me crazy. Okay, so what you wanna do, you're over in a little bit of a bend, you're gonna pull back. In a little bit of a lunge, not too much of a lunge. See how I'm just over just a little bit? And you're gonna pull back. Just pull back. Again, pull back. The muscle right there in between your shoulders, you pull back. You pull back. You can feel it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. All right. Take a deep breath, shake it out. All right, I'm gonna go to my pull-up and then we're gonna do a push-up. All right, here we go. Keep it moving. Big deep breath. I push myself to the bottom. I pull myself back up. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and done. Oh, that was good. Hey, and let me make something crystal clear. I don't pretend that I'm doing legitimate pull-ups with these bands. I'm legitimately, it's about a 4 to 5 ratio for every 1 pull-up. So every 4, 5 pull-ups I do with the band, it's literally just 1. So I just did about 20, so I probably did about 5 pull-ups on a legitimate pull-up bar. So if you're on the pull-up bars, man, you have my respect. Shout out to you. But if you're on the bands, respect to you as well. It's just where I'm at in my journey. I like the band more than I like the pull-up bar. Maybe I'll jump back on a pull-up bar later in my journey, but right now with the bands, I never thought I'd be a band guy, but here I am, and I absolutely love them. So I never want to think you to think that, well, man, he's working out with bands. I don't try to fool and think I'm doing all these heavy weights and pull-ups. I'm using a band, but the bands, everyone I meet and tell them I work out with bands are like, man, I love bands. I love bands. I love the band. So bands get a big, thumbs up. Okay, so this is going to be our last push-up of the first round of round 2, and then we'll get on to the second round of round 2. We'll have just 6 little moves left to go, and then we'll be done for this workout. That's one thing I like about the chest and back, man. It's just pull-ups, push-ups, a little back exercise, and then, man, we are out. So again, I'm going to do 25 again. regular width, maybe a little bit wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I like to stay in plank. I'm going to do 2, 3 more. And then again, try to walk your feet up to your hands. You're going to feel that in your mobility and agility. Agility, mobility. You'll feel it in your core, and then you'll feel it in your shoulders and your back as well. Okay, good job. Good job. We're at the halfway point of round 2. Man, we're rounding second, about halfway between third and home. Or should I say close to third base, rounding third, heading for home. All right, here we go. Big deep breath. You're doing great. I appreciate you joining me. Again, we're at this beautiful park. Looks like a game just wrapped up. Traffic's going crazy. Let me see. Oh man, we got a beautiful sunset, but the trees are in the way. Hang on one second. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so what you want to do now, got the bands again. What you're going to do is just pull back like this. Pull back like this. If you have your weights, just pull back like that. A little bit of a lunge over, pull back just like that. We're on the home stretch. I appreciate you joining me. Again, we're in Berryville, Virginia, right outside of Fredericksburg, Maryland. That's where I'm going, Frederick, Maryland. It's basically a big suburb of DC. I'm about an hour, maybe 45 minutes outside of the DC area. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Oh yeah, and triple smash, make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment, leave me a question. Big deep breath. All right, we're going back to the push-ups. Again, I'm doing 25 sets. Do the best you can do. Here we go. 5, 4, use your knees if you need to. If not, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I stay in plank. I'm going to do 3 more. And then I'm going to walk my feet up to my hands. Oh, that feels so good in my core. It feels good on my back. Push off on my shoulders. Feels amazing. All right, here we go. I brought my kettlebell tonight, and I end up using my band more than anything. We're only going to use my kettlebell for 1 move. All right, so here we go. Take a big deep breath. Big deep breath. All right, going back to the pull-up. So again, we're using my band. Push myself to the bottom. Pull myself to the top. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Push to myself to the bottom. Pull myself to the top. Push, pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and done. Good job. Good job. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, home stretch. 3 moves remaining. We have rounded third, heading for home. Whew. Let's finish strong. Steve Schamberger, the Running Champ. Our 659th workout. We're doing chest. We're doing back. We're feeling amazing. Remember, you're going to live a long time. The content I create, if you'll listen to me and watch me and do these things, you're going to live long too. You're going to have a great life. You're going to stay strong. You're going to stay healthy. You just got to keep showing up and doing it. All right, so here we go. One of my favorite ones. You can put your hand on your knee, forearm on your knee. Again, we're pulling back. We're pulling back. Keeping these arms strong. Made a little reference. Arm strong. Here we go. I pull back. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, I'm going to switch. Here we go. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. pulling back, pulling back. I'm pulling back. Oh, it feels good. You're pulling back. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Couple of extra ones. And done. Good job. Good job. All right. 2 moves remaining. What do you want to finish with, a pull-up or a push-up? Pull-up or push-up? I think we'll finish with a pull-up. All right, we'll knock these push-ups out of the way. All right, I'm going to do 30 for my last set. Maybe tack on a little extra. Again, I appreciate you joining me. Man, the weather up here is absolutely beautiful, man. It's so nice. It's probably about 80 degrees right now. Just a hint of breeze. But man, get out of that heat. I was in the heat from Georgia last week. Ooh, it was a scorcher. All right, so here we go. 30 push-ups on the last set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I like to stay in plank. I'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'll walk my feet up to my hands and I'll say, bam, good job. Good job. Okay, we're down to the final move. It's going to be a pull-up. If you're with me earlier tonight, we snapped my band. And so instead of calling it, instead of stopping, I just put a little knot right there. And we actually made it a little tougher pull-up because we shortened the band. The longer the band and the lighter the weight. The shorter the band, the heavier the weight. So this is actually a little bit heavier. And so it's going to create just a little bit of extra tension when we do our pull-ups. But I appreciate you joining me. I hope you got something out of this workout. Again, we're doing chest, a ton of push-ups. We're doing pull-ups, some back exercises. This is the last move of the night, and then we'll be finished. All right, so here we go. I push myself to the bottom. I pull myself to the top. I push, I pull. I push, I pull. I push, I pull. I push, I pull. Here we go. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And done. Bam, good job. Man, that was a good workout. Oh, I feel good. Oh, I feel good. Shake that out. Shake that out. Shake that out. Shake that out. Oh, that's what you want to make. You want to make yourself a tough out. Something crazy comes into your life. I got it. No sweat. Some crazy illness. No sweat. I got this. Some crazy disappointment. No sweat. I got this. Just a major disruption in your life. No sweat. I got it. Just remember, no sweat. We got it. No sweat. We got it. Run miles in the morning. Try to get you an hour jog in every morning. I'm telling you, that hour jog is going to be a cheat code for you in life. How do I know? Because I run an hour every morning, damn near, and man, I feel absolutely amazing. So I'm just trying to sprinkle a little bit of advice on you. You can take it, or you can say, man, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. But I'm telling you, if you just add 30 minutes, 45 minutes of jogging to your life every day, you're going to see the health benefits. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to realize, like, hey, wait a second. An hour of jogging, man, that'll answer a lot of questions of where I'm at, how I feel, and just how I move about this thing called life. And you start doing the push-ups and the pull-ups and the core and the cardio, just build your body into a well-oiled machine. I look at my body as a machine that just maneuvers through this thing called life. And I just take care of it. You never know when something crazy is going to happen. You want to be built for it. All the craziest things I've ever happened in my life, I've ran miles and I exercised during these situations. I just can't sit there and just take it. I've got to sweat. I've got to push my body. I've got to build myself into a stronger version, more equipped version. So the next time it happens, we're going to run miles and we're going to exercise, and whatever happens, it's no big deal. All right, so here we go. Let's shake it out just a little bit. Shake it out. Arms come up, left, right, left, right, big flex. I pull myself back, 3, 2, 1. Right foot comes in front of me, arms come up, left, right, left, right. And another thing, have some faith. If you got faith in your life, you know everything's gonna work out for a reason. 3, 2, 1, last time. Arms come up, left, right, left, right. I come over, I try to touch my toe. If I can't get my toe, I get my knee, get my shin. I lunge into it, 3, 2, here we go. Right one, arms come up. Get a little extended flex. Be proud of yourself. Stay strong. You're built for whatever. Try to get your toe. You can't get your toe, get your shin. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Bugs are all on me. I'd have it no other way. And done. Bam, good job, good job. Again, let me show you this park where we're at. It's a beautiful park. Let me get, you know who. I gotta get my readers. If I don't have my readers, then I can't read the comment section. All right, here we go. So kids said hi, man. Beanie said hi. What's going on? I'm not doing the backflip, but thank you so much. Your number one fan. I'm your number one fan. That's hilarious. Okay, Yankees suck. Okay, I think the Yankees and Red Sox play in the next couple of days. I think they got a 4-game series. Go Yankees. Who runs? I love running. How do you explain how Keith Richards, Willie Nelson is alive, but Richard Simmons is dead? Man, Richard Simmons towards the end just let himself go, man. He was always on the fence anyway of borderline being damn near unhealthy. And Keith Richards, man, they're in a band, man. They're constantly moving. They're playing guitar, running around on stage. Maybe not so much running around on stage, but they're active. They're on tour. They're running around. Richards was more stagnant. Willie Nelson, the same with him. Man, there's your road life shape, and then there's just being in shape. If you came out on the road with me for about 2 weeks, you would probably it'd just probably be a little too much, because a lot of people can't drive 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 7 hours a week. New York here, then DC, then we're going to Miami, then we're going to New Orleans. Like I said, I travel for my professions. I'm like a roadie. I'm out here on the road. Tonight, I've got this pallet I'm taking to Fredericks. It's just this little pallet. I'm taking it to Fredericks, Maryland, to a plant, to a logistics company. This is for an air tech. These are some type of part for air tech system. So I travel with everything from an auto part to a paint, tubing, but 98 or probably 90% of my assignments are in the auto industry, big in the auto industry, what I mostly do. But this one is for an air tech company. The one assignment we did yesterday was for Honda. We went to the Honda distribution center in North Carolina. So, all right, well, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me. Man, my words of wisdom, I really want you to understand this, because there's going to be situations in your life that, man, you're going to have to let go of them. You're going to have situations in your life you're like, man, I never thought this situation was going to be what it is. Begin. But the number one situation you need to realize is, like, when someone is where you used to be, they're there for a reason, because you're basically not where you used to be, because you're no longer needed in that situation. So don't ever get discouraged. Don't ever feel disappointed, because the universe and God remove you from situations, okay? Because if the universe and God didn't, then they would keep you there. So if you're not where you used to be, it's because you're no longer where you used to be. You're on a different trajectory. So just remember that. If you lost a job, you lost a relationship, something didn't work out the way you thought it was, that's good, because that's not where you used to be. You're on your way to somewhere else. Absolutely love that saying. But here we go. I'm going to give you one last shot of this beautiful park. We missed the sunset, but I got a beautiful sky. Man, we got a big flex. We got a great chest workout in. We did a ton of push-ups. We did pull-ups with the band. And remember, our band snapped. Instead of saying we can't go, we just simply kept our cool. We made a little knot, and we kept our pull-ups going with the band. And this is the second night. Like, if you've worked out with me for the last 2 years, you know I get frustrated sometimes with the traffic and the internet and the weather and the kids and the screaming and the motorcycles and all this and all that. But I've really focused on just the workout and not worrying about that. So this is 2 nights in a row where it was utter chaos around me, and we didn't mention it one time. See, I'm growing as a person. And remember, if someone is where you used to be, that's good, because you're not where you used to be. You're on a different trajectory. And remember that. So if someone's where you used to be, good, because you're no longer needed there. You're needed somewhere else, and you have to trust God and the universe to put you there, and they will. But I'm going to get out of here. Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. Hopefully we'll get something out of DC tomorrow. I can run DC. I absolutely love DC. I thought I was going to be able to see my daughter. She lives over in that area, but she's on a road trip with her twin sister, and they're on their way to Oklahoma to see the fam. So I'm going to get out of here. One last time, triple smash, like, subscribe, share. I always appreciate you working out with me. I hope you got something out of this. Man, we got a great workout. Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. And as always, big flex. Bam! Shoulders look good. Body's feeling good. Go run an hour tomorrow morning, and you're going to start feeling good as well. Bam!